Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the PTE Journal, which is provided by PTE Sprinter only to tracking your mistakes, common mistakes you are doing while you are practicing the things of PTE tasks. So let's get started. If this is first time on this channel, please subscribe to our channel and click on notification icon so that it will update you whenever we upload new video. If you think this is useful to you, like the video, leave comment and share with your friends and family if it's helpful to them. So friends, this is our new website, or you can say the resource bank we can provide from PT Sprinter. So as soon as you land on this page, homepage, you can find that here we are providing the PT journal. Okay, here little bit description about what exactly the PT Sprinter is about, and see that anyone has given PT for the few times, they will give you some experience that PT is all about working on your mistakes, knowing your mistakes and overcoming those mistakes over the period of time, or at least knowing and try to correct it out in a conscious manner that will help you to improve your score and achieve your desired score. Any most of the PT aspirant who has tried PT few times, they will definitely tell you. So PT is all about knowing your mistakes, working on them, and also tips and tricks which we need to have for each and every question type. So you need to know that what are the areas you are painful, or the areas which you are not able to perform at up to most. Okay, some are good at speaking, some are good at writing, some are good at listening or reading. Okay, but yeah, many times it has seen that many PTA aspirants are missing their desired score like 65 each or 79 each by couple of marks only in one or two skill. Like some are good at speaking, writing, reading, but in listening they are missing by one or two marks for the 79 plus or 65 each. So this is really frustrating. We have seen that many students have given exam for 7, 8, 10, or 15 times, but still they are not able to score the desired score. So we are providing this PT journal. PT journal is all about tracking your mistakes. So let's get started. So if you visit our main website, you will find on the home page only that we are providing information about the PT journal. So PT journal is basically a track book, or the record book where you are going to record each and every type of important information which you find during your practice or your uh, practice session. So let's get started. So PT journal is all about tracking your mistakes, knowing that in which area you are performing not up to the mark, which area is bottleneck for your desired score. Okay, so you need to understand that thing and need to track it down in consciously manner. Okay, so if you go on this main homepage of the PT Sprinter website, you will find that what is the PT journal. So here little bit description is given. You can go through there, and links are given here. So PT description. So this all about the PT journal. So you can see that as per the PT different sections, we have categorized each and every task in section wise. Okay, so listening, reading, writing, and speaking, and all tasks are there. Now, suppose I am a PT aspirant and I am struggling in some of the sections which needs to be overcome. Okay, suppose I am not doing up to good mark for the describe image or in speaking section. Okay, so what can I do? Like I need to do a daily practice in this section or the question type at least. Okay, and then I need to figure it out like in different columns you can find here. So we have identified like what are the focus area for that uh, particular task. So if you are struggling in describe image, you need to review your task. whenever you do any practice, just try to understand like what type of mistakes you are repeating. Review your work. If you want to know how to practice for the PTE speaking or PTE writing, then you can go to the different sections of this website's link. You can find all the information about how to do a specific a practice for the specific section. Okay, so let's go again for the PT Sprinter. So here we have divided different columns, this Excel sheet. In that, we are also providing the structure for the section. If there is, then there is a focus area, like today you have done practice for describe image, suppose. Okay, and now usually you will record your voice. You will also use the dictation online link. Okay, so after a proper couple of tests or the couple of practice, you need to understand like review your task. Review is the most important thing while practicing PTE exam or PTE task. Okay, so you need to review your whatever the task you are doing, and then try to understand like what type of mistakes you are doing, what type of common errors you are making. Okay, and you need to not only try to review it, but you need to note it down here. So PT journal is the place where you would like to track your mistakes. Okay, so suppose someone is not good. Let me just bring it to your highlight. Okay, so suppose in describe image, you are making it too complex while you are speaking, or you are going into much more nitty gritty or detail. So you need to write it down, like keep it simple, make highest, lowest, and couple of points. Okay, you are also doing many ums and ah while you speak, so that you need to write it down. Many times you are aware that you are making some mistakes, but when you are performing or doing practice or making review of those tasks, you are not making conscious effort. But if you write here and review this a couple of times a day, or at least once a day, then it will give you about like, okay, in this task I am doing this type of mistakes, so next time when you do some practice, you will definitely take care of these things. Okay, so you need to write it down somewhere. So PT journal is the place where you need to write it down, all your PT related stuff. Okay, there are lots more, so let's go into more detail. like so you can write it down whatever the type of mistakes you are making for this particular task, so that will be your focus area. Okay, uh, and then there is another area like tip. If you want to if you want to make it some specific tip for yourself, like I am doing this thing repeatedly, so I need to take care of this, like how can I overcome that one. So yeah, don't make the sentence too much complicated. Keep it simple. Introduce the paragraph by its title, then highest point, lowest point. So that type of specific tip, or like the point which you need to consider to improve, they you need to write it down. And many times you need to take care of certain things, like some hesitations, some pre-reading of sentence and all. So you need to consciously make effort to overcome these things. Okay, you can modify this template as per your need. And also we are providing many like useful links at the last column, where you can find, like for speaking section, we are suggesting that there is an online website which help you to do practice, like dictation.io, or text to speech or speech notes, and text reader. Okay, so that you need to take care of. Okay, so like if you talk about the writing, so you need to also use the same template for like your purposes. And also you can track it down here, like what is the overall type of your performance in the section. Like you need to improve your fluency for speaking, or pronunciation for speaking. So you can write it down, overall performance or the overall speak task related information here. Suppose in writing you are making some spelling or grammar mistakes, so you can note it down. Okay, here we have provided some type of focus areas, like what exactly you need to take care of, like don't use contraction or avoid using uh, there are and there is and some singular plural relationship you need to take care. So these are the writing things you need to take care. We have also provided good information about how to write, make a writing practice where you need to, we have shown by reviewing it, the Grammarly, which is the online free tool. We have also provided here one sample essay where you need to, how you can spend your time, how you need to introduce the topic, uh, argument and paragraph 1, paragraph 2 and conclusion and all. So you can go through this topic which help you to understand about how to write essay. We also have given information about some proofreading or the proofreading or before actually the rough draft. While before you start writing your essay, you need to create one rough draft which can help you to generate ideas while you write. So that is given here, and then you can start writing. Here we have also seen the like how to use this PTE journal to use with the help of Grammarly. So suppose one sample essay is given for one specific topic. After that, once you have completed your writing, you need to use the Grammarly tool, which is available online with Microsoft Words or Chrome plugin. So you need to use that. Here, Grammarly is showing some certain like errors which related to grammatical syntax or spelling, so it helps you to understand. And we have seen that most of the students are making some similar type of mistake, like using the art not using the article with a certain type of certain many places, or making the mistake with the subject verb agreement and all. So you need to take care of all these things. Once you are able to identify, you need to use this PTE journal to write it down those mistakes. So here suppose for sample we have written down a few mistakes which individual is making, most commonly people are making. So here are some of the mistakes while writing task is concerned we are making, like take care of basic spelling, must review your paragraph. Okay, then creating some agreement disagreement point, or the like using, not using the articles at very beginning, or using, you have to use also generate your vocabulary also. So those things you need to track it down here. This is the sample, but you can modify as per your requirement. Okay, and we have also given all the links here, Grammarly here. We have provided all the information about Grammarly, where you can download and what are the different options, like online, offline, or with the different Chrome plugin or Word plugin. So you can use this. Similarly, we have divided like you can use it for your reading task, and what are the different information you can track it here. At the end of you can find the one section where we are also providing information about the enabling skill. So based on above PTE tasks, many tasks related to grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, fluency, spelling, or punctuations. Okay, so if you have done any mistakes, or you want to track it down that certain words spelling you are always taking wrong, so you need to track it down those things. Don't rely or don't stress your mind to take it so much conscious effort at exam time or any practice time. You need to write it down. Writing down your mistakes, your weak areas will definitely help you to overcome those areas. So based on this enabling skill, we have also created different tabs here. So for each and every enabling skill we have provided here separate tabs. So whenever you do any specific mistake related to grammar, you need to track it down. If you want to track it down certain specific thing about grammar, you can write it down. Similarly for the vocabulary session, if you are struggling with certain spelling, or you are having some difficulty with the certain vocabulary, you can write it down. One example is that you are using some basic word while you write your essay, like good or bad. Rather than that, you can use some better words which are available as a synonym. So you can find it some better word and you can use this. Similarly, if you are weak in speaking area, then you can use these two tabs to improve your fluency and pronunciations. Like whenever you do any mistakes related to your speaking, like you are not pronouncing the word, or the fluency is breaking, so you can note it down here. If it's specific word, then you can note it down here. If it's general, then you can take it down in main sheet. So this way PTE journal will definitely help you to overcome. Similarly for spelling and punctuations, if there is anything, you can track it down. Most of the time students need some information, or they need to do some work related to some spelling or some pronunciation or fluency or grammar. Also vocabulary is important. So all this tabs are very crucial to track it down your mistakes. And PT is, as we already told, and many people will support this statement, like PT is all about overcoming your mistakes, or identifying your the pain areas which you are making you to not achieve your desired score. So you need to understand those things, you need to write it down. Don't rely on your memory, because there are lot many tasks are there, like almost 20 tasks PT is assessing you. Okay, now if you are not able to perform in one or two, that will definitely impact your overall score, because PTE score is always interrelated. Like it's not that in speaking it assess your speaking ability, it assess your reading ability, it also assess your listening capability and all. So you need to understand the PTE structure. Okay, and based on that you need to use this PTE journal to track it down your all type of pain areas. Write it down whatever the mistakes you are doing in the specific focus area, and whenever you do practice, keep this PTE journal in front of you and use this. It will definitely help you to overcome your mistakes. So that's all about this PTE journal. You can download it from this link given here on the download PTE journal, or the download, click on this image. It will take you to the Google Drive, where from where you can download it. Okay, so thanks for your time, and we hope that it's useful to you. Thank you.